When Jen said you guys kind of went into that last game going into this like a desperate mindset. What's that look like? How does that feel to you guys?
I mean, just losing 2 in a row is definitely a motivating factor, and in practice especially, we definitely picked it up, and I think that definitely translated to the game. So it was definitely a desperate win for us. I mean, we don't like losing at all, but losing 2 in a row definitely gives us extra motivation to do well the next game.
What's it say about Jen, who split some time at point, but she's a primary point now, and looks like she's adjusted fairly seamlessly. What's that say about her?
I mean, she's definitely like one of our biggest leaders on the team, and she really stepped up, and I expected nothing less from her. She's amazing, and amazing player, and honestly an amazing teammate as well. So it was expected, but she definitely did a great job with that.
When the injuries are, the Kyra's are going to be out for the season, and Gretchen's going to be out for the season, did you guys kind of get together as a team? What was kind of the build up to that Iowa game to have the performance that you guys had as a team?
Yeah, I mean, we're constantly communicating as a team, and like people are always ready to step up when needed, and I think Jazz, Barry, and everyone has really all come together. We all stepped it up collectively as a team.
Just this last week, maybe more practice time, maybe a little bit of rest before Indiana. How valuable maybe has that been for your team, do you feel like?
It's been amazing. I think people who play high minutes have it was a well-needed break, and I think everyone really used it to the full potential to get treatment, to get everything they needed sorted out, and kind of just be ready for the next game.
It seemed like against Iowa, you guys kind of bottled up some emotion, like us against everyone desperate. Like, how do you carry that now a week later into Bloomington?
Yeah, I think it's just like the underdog mentality. I think we finally got that chip on our shoulder back, and it reminds me of our first year here, and I think that's when we play our best, and I think that's definitely something we had in the Iowa game.
Why do you guys play your best with that?
I think it's just like you said, like us against the world, and when we focus on each other, that's when I feel like we play our best. I think that's what we did.
What stands out to you about Indiana?
Well, I mean, they're shooters. They all can score the ball, and their transition is something that we have definitely been practicing, because that's something that we struggle with a bit in Iowa. So that's definitely something we focus on in practice.
You guys have, in Shauna's tenure, gone into Indiana, a pretty known tough place to play, and played pretty close. Like, why do you think that is? Is there anything you see, anything that you guys kind of come together there?
I think the environment's really tough to play in with all their fans, and it's super loud, and it's all kind of like on top of each other. But I think that's kind of where we thrive, is just like in the kind of like I said, us against the whole entire gym. So like I think we definitely embrace that, and we do well in that type of environment.
For you specifically, just how have you made yourself so valuable on the defensive end, and then just as a rebounder this season? What's that process kind of look like for you?
I think just knowing my role and just utilizing it to the best of my ability. Rebounding is something that every team obviously needs, but I think our team, especially being a little bit undersized, is something that we, especially with me and KB being the post and us being like not the biggest people, but I think that's definitely something that I've tried to embrace.
How has Barry come in? I know you two split time at the 4. How have you seen her grow into this role now that you're in January?
Yeah, I mean, Barry's an amazing player, and she can really score the ball. And honestly, in games, we've only scratched the surface of what she can do. So she's been so valuable to the team, and I love playing with her.
What's that look like in practice, that that's just the surface of what she can do?
I mean, she can really just take over a game in practice, she'll have 5 or 6 times out of the court, well, she'll score the ball every single time. So I think that she has a lot more to grow into, and as a freshman, she's just a really amazing player. So I think that she'll just grow more and more throughout the season.
Is that kind of hard as a freshman to know where to pick your spots in the course of a game and find that comfort?
Yeah, I think it is, and when I was a freshman, I definitely had a hard time with it, so I can only imagine in the Big Ten as well. I wasn't in the Big Ten, I was in the A-10, so it's just, I think she's definitely embracing the process, and I think she's done a great job.